I have for me ma obi biara akwaba at the back Pinax GH. Samre ya mini wudi nkomo idea. We are live on YouTube. Na Mr. say, ubet me joining the conversation. Na what the wajen trend who susu ye at the fire comment section. Now am I in Saka? Ye bekai ama pepepe. Now why are we here today? The World Cup season is on, and right about now we in Sudan. Unim said there are only 5 African countries, and now omutimi qualify it to this year's World Cup Qatar 2022. Now me can precisely our beloved country Ghana. There is Morocco, there is Tunisia, there is Senegal. Yes, we are the African countries, and there is Cameroon that qualified for Qatar 2022 World Cup. And yesterday, we match precisely Ghana versus Portugal. It took off. And since it took off, right about Enrad, Ghana was #1 trending in the USA. As to the reason why we were trending, Pinax GH, we would give you all the updates, the sources, the juice, and people started talking right after the match. Obia, I expressing the displeasure. And I say, since the World Cup season is on, if you want a place where you will get all the updates and all the answers to your questions, Pinax GH, this is the right place that you will get it. Na higher, so in the studios with me, I'm not here alone. I have my brother Kumi, who will be our guest today, and Mrs. Tabi. She's my co-host for today's discussion. It's all about Ghana versus Portugal. We are looking at yesterday's match. We are looking at the 5 African countries that has been able to qualify for the World Cup Qatar 2022, and we will have a touch on the match that took place today, precisely Senegal versus Qatar. So, let me quickly welcome my lovely brother and my sister Naya for discussion, and so without much ado, be any Kumi. Kumi, let me start with you. Okay. And then mini be and akunya kesi ye team questions in it. And then they the bombado pop. Yeah, why they do so? Come bebu them honey. They show because what I why you so strong? They do it insurance you. And genuinely, what we say about matches near the qualifications at African countries near pre World Cup period. As at this time, you near prepare. Sure. Check around. Yes, my continent and also that I tell you, and I think that from coming on, sure. It was actually yesterday that we first saw the first African country to make a score in World Cup 2022 Qatar, which is our beloved country Ghana. And then there's also the good news is we have seen the first African country. I said we're proceeding and we're winning the game. Which is Senegal. Yes, they scored 2 against Qatar, which is 1. So as about now, I can say Qatar is out of the tournament, right? Yeah, and they used to host them, host nation. Yeah, when no baby.
No, they can. When you are being given the World Cup to host, it increases your revenue, your economy, and all that because. Ghana for and grounds or mushi jamay or be better drink, or be better ticket, and this is one of the best World Cup so far. What are witnessing? So we share opening ceremony, and everything was on point, and then people are really talking about this because they know say. Qatar World Cup no hosting the year come.
So a movie from a norm where the world was just need a venue to host the World Cup to a place where this time around Qatar didn't just give us the venue to host the World Cup, but according to what me is saying, to my best of understanding, and your venue they hosted it, and I'm making sure say a top notch for the world to be talking about it. Then it means a whole lot.
And moving forward, let's talk about Ghana because Ghana and Andra.
It wasn't technically to me. It wasn't actually a lose because let's take it from the angle.
It wasn't a lose. It's my point.
Okay,
so it was a lose. And it was a lose. Okay. game no. I think this Adeba Kopen was there Ghana for you na nyanti ase na ye gitum say Ghana. What countries they qualify for World Cup in Ghana and Enyadi?
According to FIFA ranking.
FIFA ranking, Ghana
at the bottom of it.
Ghana and Enyadi. Wait. Okay. I'm making a point. Ghana and Enyadi. Okay. FIFA say Ghana Enyadi.
We are at the bottom.
When you coach say you call Ghana coaching so Enyadi. Only coaching experience on coaching team be at Ghana in the first country or coaching. And moreover, no baby, on your coach or your trainer scout, okay, or your scout on your coach. Exactly. Ghana and a day scout, or you be on your coach a call World Cup. And a day your coach, a year technical advisor. Exactly. And you did your coach, a year assistant coach. And you did your coach, a year assistant coach too. And you did your scout now. And can say, I scout now. What coach, now they ever say they do animal pursuit now. Or no, your coach, what coaching Brighton da. England, English Premier League, what coaching Dana and Konono Edemana. Nanka Mudi Otuado, I scout a man say, Otuado, players when you person you do your formation, your system near. Per players a bit me suit formation, no. Per players a bit me suit system, no. I am found yet daddy. Yen for scouts, any more bet me the players in a banner and conquer head coach. Near for head coach inquire.
Assistant coach one.
Assistant coach one. We are need to grab both you are coach Cassiana and Kubit me Juma Pano and a technical advisor.
Okay. Into Kumi, what can I say? You know, okay. When you go to social media, who's a Ghana higher population, about 30 million. Odia your coach, and there's been so many rantings based on Otoado as a person. By Yansha Enra match in Ghana versus Portugal, and some can couple with some of the negative comments that pirates the match you make here. I saw an article somewhere, pirates the match. Cristiano Ronaldo made a statement that playing his first match against Ghana is one of the difficult, it's one of the difficult steps. That being said, any analysis here, brilliant analysis here, and some of the negative rantings are also our social media in our various homes concerning Black Star. Yafa enra match na ekoso. Bibia all things being said and equal. These are our boys on the pitch playing against a team that, according to analysis and how we are seeing the grass from afar, and the football pundits will tell you Portugal has almost squad, almost team. They if you are looking for one of the A-list players in the world, they have I stand to be corrected. About 5. Kumi is here. If there is any corrections, he will do it. Na Ghana na quote say yes your coach cries not the coach and all this negativity. Na Portugal abobo match as a whole. Kumi, give us analysis of the match that
match Ghana more. I think the truth is yen kind of entry Ghana match looking forward didn't make us understand Adeba Kono was there Ghana for Ajitu na you say just this year I think was it last year AFCON year born in just last year said this year
is it not this year
and a born AFCON and a Ghana na on Gabon Morocco and Comoros and a Neighbor group. This country is a group or more near football nation. Morocco now be a Morocco they are band of football or more dear Gabon and Comoros or more they are not ranked close to a Ghana. There's a real tournament in Ghana at the 1 point Abefi from the group. Listen, yeah, the 1 point and Abefi from the group. When they see the senior, and South Africa, you be a World Cup qualifiers via Daniel Mate Cotton and who say a deep penalty, at the Maya Timmy Echo here, Koshia Nigeria playoff, in say So what in Nigeria, any Ghana match, Emma Pala waited 3 years, go bet me a coach because Ghana team, no. Anytime they are playing Nigeria, and your coach, and the passion, our boys in the one because Omunim say Ghana, any Nigeria, dear, Obia were bragging rights, and then rival near the idea, and to be a and moreover, no, we did not win that game. It was 1-1, a goal. Obia share one, and we share one, and they qualify. So moving forward, no, your team no, and your team, your team, Papa Pia, you bet me, just what I say. Team where they quite Portugal. Me, seriously, I was so much surprised at time Ghana first started say, you bet me, I share Portugal, never show me 2, never show me 3, never show me 4, because team way, and your team, a friend, a year building, team way, and your team, a friend, your team, no. So focus there was saying African Cup Ivory Coast. That is our focus. And no, there was saying aim because so we share players here do more ball and drana. Players be bring young. Kudus Mohammed 21 to 22 years. Fatai Isaku 20-something years. Wayne 20-something years. Obiesa boys in here very younger. You say you maintain your more for some for coming years. You bet me about modern natural say you team aya de ne akoi ni and yen da other you want a Ghana team no a team be a bet me share Portugal never. And yen da other you want because then same one you cover African Cup with the likes of Comoros, Guinea, Morocco, you had 1 point pen a bay fee, you didn't yaki buy it, you didn't talk plenty buy it, come on, so I buy it, come on, Dean Suleiman buy it, Ali Duseid buy it, any idea. Ghana for any hope, Ghana for any way say, yeah, Quack Cup now. Yanka no cray and chile your home. Mummy and Dino Cran Chile won't say, Ghana team no any team as the sea of Gina and Naso. Mami, one typical example. Ghana, your first World Cup, you qualify, and you go a year Germany 2006, and you qualify for World Cup. Abra year kono, near players British Sule Ali Mutari, Mike Lessian, Steven Tornado Apia, Ricardo, Hans Sedus Ape, Otoado, no, Kamunibi, Olele Kingston, John Mensah, Samiko for not the world class players or more and all you need to crumple to China. These were players are not they play together a demo crumple echo so far as to the Olympic Games called Kuko Bubobi. And it's now when we have players that no omuko meaning the lives of Matiamu Amu any idea. Fast forward after 2006, Ghana be hosting a year 2008 a year African Cup. We have the lives of us.
Say I remember our professor's advert.
Yes.
We have sound like Sule Mutari Bebobi, Mike Lessian Bebobi, Asamoah Bebobi, Koja Samoa Bebobi, Lai Kingston, Ninkofo Brina Bebobi. This were teamer. Not 2006 or Mako Akobo, 2008 or Masa Bebo, or Musa Akobo African Cup for near the idea. It's no more jail team, no a team or minimum who are just no Bobo come on. The ocean here for you know, ocean here by
because Portugal and your team are just motive, what I say. But Yamiadum, I am the passion 1-0, and that's a goal drop.
who is a Ghana win or draw?
I win or draw. All right. Now, your person soon. Yes, someone can pay for say, woman drop a Jordan. No, for young boys, no. So, ask Moby if I say, has prayer. Banny, on this highway now, I know almost like out the one or the share. Some boys, one more for boys near the and start my hit and near because Ghana, how much you do also. Now, if you are 40 players, baby, I will make Ghana for more for a unit. Yes, 7 for 1 minute you're pressing the year. What I said, you're fully pressing the floor of my head. What about what I saw my bubble and Ghana State United? I cross through. But they be a quite in the young penny, sir. You pay for one share, sell my young people, your call of an item. Above my man.
That's not Kala. Yes, oh, Master Bonda 3-1 against Portugal. Oh, my. All of a sudden, not Ghana force a Ghana team in here. You have free players, we have playing, but I said, not the OBS Ghana. Ghana and Nankasano. Yeah, a football nation. Well, I say, now anytime you have blaster bubble, so I say, either ya do, Yanya, the animal run ahead, it was through. And an Switzerland ball, so 2-0 the share woman. One country 0 say, only ye. So what I say, Wabia, yeah, Shedada, ya ton so. And then the match in the Messi 3-1. Obian predicted 3-1. So what I say, but the Messi coach and say, oh my God, and Transakra. So what I say, Jordan, the I am. See, you know, say, born, ye am one, ye miss a able. A man able. But Jordan, you're kind of personal or Bobo now, or Bobo now. It will be a young one to say, oh, bar. So what I say, into a woman, a woman, I said, Nibra can no bar. I said, 2 million. So what I say, into a woman drop Jordan. So what I say, I'm going to remember second half, fine. So what I say, but I'm going to drop upon the other mama among fun starting on Trans answer. Game like I come never pon it, but no one of them say, then play a winner. Mamma, come on, mamma. Physical and spiritual, a winner. Come on, mamma. We are my papa, we are Ghana. Ghana, I shall say,
Miss, some 1-0 crowd me pay. 1-0.
Ghana, baby.
1-0 me pay. Ghana, baby, and then 1-0.
And I say, mamma, what's your nose? I say, Ghana, baby, 1-0. I was up a Ghana flag.
Ghana flag at my chin as I mean, you've been to but. I say, automatically, crime, a faka, Kotobi.
Just a Ghana flag, I show it.
Vima, no Ghana, Muno, after now, Africa team behind share. And Tim of Vimo Ghana Musem,
you know, I say the Cameroon or that form.
Or that form cry, said, Temple is coming to my teacher. Now, my campaign ID, neither. Ever share, ever share. Oh, 2-1. Correct score 2-1.
I'm a Ghana now.
Ghana.
You see, I was a Ghana too.
Portugal, sir.
What did you do? I can't say.
Ronaldo, what for match in the falla? Match where we need 2 goals to know. Ronaldo, only go. Ghana, yes, simple. Yeah, your party could listen to Ronaldo no cry. And the match where I found simple 2 goals. And say, me mind about to ask Adam. My such a Ghana 1 goal.
What's a Ghana 1 goal?
What's a Ghana 1 goal, Master? First half, Mission 1 goal, second, I'm the back of a canal for your match. No.
I don't know, me bow. I said, I'm going to deal with him in the Minnesota, and all of a sudden, the money I did with him.
You were near war. First, near players, I can say, yeah, team be a uni match. But when we minimum, we shut down for more match, be a match be able to be an shut down your back. I feel then there, you find the agro. Into be a Ghana, still Ghana. Yes, Ghana, we match. Yes, I can fuck up no class have a fee. Make another. Oh, it's serious, pan. Yes, I grow. Because I'm ultimate fan into Ghana. It's your fuck cap not have a fee. It's your Ghana. And I mean, Ghana just come mess out. I do have to go, baby.
I was a Caswa, they are considered to be so be as a Ghana. Yeah, for your funny fella. You Ronaldo cry, you who cry. Messi can lose match now, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, can I say?
And a match, Nana. And a match in the 0 year bunny nayo. 0 year did not win.
Yamamina tongue Ghana flag, no mammy. Flag, I was saying. Ghana, into market, was saying.
Echo fine. Come on, Japan.
The Ben who say flags in it because as an microphone each day, but it's a microphone that did.
Last week, and I'm say Copa.
It's your predict Ghana and Ghana be winning.
We are the one to score the first goal, and the second one, the third goal, and the fourth goal.
Meaning you are scoring 4.
Yes. And then this thing, the cap is coming back to Ghana.
The cap is coming to Ghana.
Yes. Just trust and obey.
Okay, with our friend, I mean, they are 2 January. Ghana into a flag and a call, go for talk, and you pass a much in your movie, your munya.
Ose Ghana, make it 3 times. Oh, Ghana for dear, me and me dear. Empire me one say me draw because Ronaldo pass or because the time and say Obe Jana say Ghana for your form waiting to for me dear. And the Obua, yet to me show said the party and me to no one me for to Obi to me about me say yet to me show me draw. Me dear, Mamma, Mamma draw or Mamma may be a fine. Me dear draw and a mepe. Draw and a mepe. But I said, Obi Kacho say, you best show Modia, Obua.
It's too much as a Ghana to me, Portugal.
Oh, Portugal for the Obua went to me, Chom. Sure, Ronaldo. Ha! Master, who
Messi cry, Ronaldo.
Oh, Banu. Eh, na kupon na siso. Na fi wa de Ghana de cup ne baba. Say da kan yasa na hu no. Ghana yo fi mu pa. Dia won kan nya na wo kire kura. Ade ntina pese o kire sa. Ghana ya wa hoden na bo we die. Wo sa fi asesem. Ye sesem ne yakoye nim kan ya sewie. Ya maso fa kekekekekekeke. Enti da kan me no nya adwen kura Ghana fo ye be se pa. Ye de ba Ghana ha no se Ghana ye wa kukudro pa.
Etu ni nya adwen.
Ni nya adwen da. Ai ta me ne be ya adwen. Obje okromo ye. Ye pese bibia ba ha Ghana ha. Ghana ye onim die o. Ni ya na be bibia lolo. Ba wo ho ba wo se ye be som. Ye be bubo ma pre nyina. What the country so be ti say. Ye ne be se wom.
Me nka Ghana for ye nyadio. Ye yadie ba mo Portugal die. Portugal pass of make us ye som pa. Ye to me. Ye to me. Me
O me say say.
Me dem na draw me pe. Me pa draw.
Me nka se ye ntimi. Afi we pa de ya fe. Eye Ghana fo afi pa. Enti ye betimi a che pa.
Me say Ghana for etumi she Portugal. Me mama 1 billion.
You beji 1 million. You beji so. You beji.
Nya me de mama.
Me nka de a wuntimi nye. Wuni se sika no. Na se wo se sika na. Aka me kro me to so mo.
Ghana. We say ye de atu.
Me say Portugal.
Me na make it. Me na me ya umo organize wakaso ha. Enti so mu da to so mu me no yamaji fo na kita. Ye hwere nyu
What six are no be am.
Portugal. Me bon pa say draw. Ghana for yen to me form.
Say any o mo do me say say.
Ye ne be se wom. Je ne be se wom.
Am bo draw. O make me twa wande.
Match we yet man say Portugal let match we yet me qualify. Yes, Portugal qualify straight. I will have a hand on your castle. So, still, your Ghana would be there for you. Say, Ghana baby, and Ghana for an hour. Killer, we want to watch you Ghana Jesse. Vim Ohana.
Physical. Vim no how physical. And every Portugal way 2-0.
Now, as a Munina Muni GDO team in Mokasaka home, and I am fair play away. But and then Obakruma, as will be our GDS Ghana baby.
Some of my other press, you buy press one from the one from now, some good. Omo good room, so I know maybe match somewhere. 2-0 physical. And that's
go scorers one.
Oh, Patene Cruz and almost go and Ghana physical. To watch out blast
one and then start the game no.
And Mr. who first level room there.
Oh, Yanka one gym.
Oh, but and me manka did I in Jordan back who best start in all when Chibaco. I am best almost at 2 million now. And I'm a bit like
your boss is so no shall no side in Ghana a flag out to be Obacron or mining in Ghana.
Ghana their full support said they can. Yeah, ball minor games in a chess. Yeah, per se team no win for the year. And in your solitaire say team no win year. Prayers be over and so money or monomy at the bar. Since your coaches are for prayers in a blaster, you know, gidi. The yesterday say coach Nang San Fanadri and then information, Mamma in Ethiopia on Fanadri information on Bob on Bobo on Kalane there. They were Gidio blaster for the Muse or Mede on Bobo Namae. But scoreline here 2-0 against Portugal and they all one.
Now I say and they fuck Roma 2-0, 2-1, 3-0. But 2 draws. GD Ben and when you're then they be watching them. They are GD want to say. Players now, you can't say coaches and coaching from our from. You will GD say Blaster and Kalano, but one may you join a Finchim, Mobiano, Bejano. But if you are there, Blaster in Sulu, Portugal, yet to my Blaster in Sulu. And GD say Bernardo Silva Bobio. Oh, and then Felix Bobio. And you, I fell you to bench. Nina, you, Blaster players, or we not big teams, or we not so yard, or we not so starting. Oh, club teams into Sulu Bibia. Full support, Blaster. Scores.
Oh, scores in the day. Namesi and Kanukre. Ghana will show 2-1.
Ghana will show 2-1.
First half, 1-1. And second half, Ghana winning 2-1. Okay. When the men can say, because my son died. Confirm. One more muta bet in a score muta 2-1.
I say, where some score live.
Pepe with it, and I do know when they have
Ghana winning. My boss back with me in Hano, when I did with him Ghana for an boss. And that's so you're Portugal and Ghana just do it.
Oh, maybe Ghana, I'm supporting my mind. Born in the baby.
I have 4 memo Aquaba Shronko at the Pinax GH game after Sawabeka and Saya or live our YouTube and Portugal versus Ghana. And I recap all the questions. It's been answered here, all the updates. A higher and on Sabeka no studio Hanum, me brap and you kumi, coming home her enemy sister Benny. She's my co-host for today's discussion. It is Afian Sawabeka and Sa. Now make I also be like it. Now I share now the wajen share so about Komochichiano. Abba, your comment section, your backend, kama. Kumi, before we try, now you were on the floor, now all my analysis be as to why you are saying Ghana currently, your team, your team. On the question as to how you saw our performance yesterday. Now, before I remember what to ask, yesterday, one of the things that was trending, and it's not number 1 trending news in the United States, as I would depend on your tone, there was a particular goal. Now, everybody was talking about it. Now you say, hey, you're offside. Currently, the VAR updates, about Bonting as to whether it was an offside and indeed it wasn't an offside. It's a producer can message say what them screenshots and about 2 screens and so now ask for and you be a normal hunia can't asem no into coming whilst they better so no this is it and near say you're offside at the end now bet me I can't share on checking because Dennis, please do you have any idea because what we are seeing is just an image. And a highlighted line, a player of Portugal, and then a Ghanaian player.
Not to take you back, I think when such things happen on the pitch, I stand to be corrected. Yesterday when we watched the football, and then when we say to see a pitch, and so I would say, your captain, he's bold enough to go and tell the
referee what is going on. Go and look at it.
But he would just let you know that just go back and then. So me, somehow I felt I don't know if he was trying to be a
racism
or there was a racism act to be
because I said when it gets to the African players,
it's not like that. But I'm just drawing to the conclusion. Say Sanka. You to me catch on we beg just
Ronaldo crown a corner
so some way somehow to me it was some form of racist this thing against us. That is how I see it.
Never saying say CR7 beba one wa beka say or say merci who say na
even though none of them
the sign what say are you can tree into referee into tree na say why you say go and see still you didn't go and see that thing out in your
even though you can say vividly that is what is happening because in a Juman or he's doing his job too, yes we understand, but genuinely like on a real to me
enjoy
Papa
never
before I bet to Uncle Mochiche so no this is it. People were talking about this so much yesterday. So
offside and this World Cup
offside
never
so all those that were saying offside in
that's
when Shebo and also you be when you did born it you share one angle and different angle. And one thing people don't know, and I say meaning so this FIFA World Cup, and then America is one of the best World Cup I have because since Esheboni,
offside. We will not say offside. Yes.
Okay, the ball the players are playing itself has a sensor, detecting all those malpractices. Before VAR. Interesting.
Watching him play ball referee, everything say you're offside and as a BBA detected say you're offside. And mind you, the person in say Obika say referee only ending the year maybe panning because we had every chance everyone can be red card. The moment Branson the Ali be say we go show the yellow. And also coach ya Felix. That time no nan ko betimi am red card there's one no kokasa. And I'll catch you on to so who say referee no be referee any
because personally that is my sentiment.
I wasn't stating say only ending Kumi men case only ending in the sense that within all the 90 minutes he didn't do well for us. But I was just trying to say that in as much as you feel let's say okay since I am misunderstanding now but you who say anka say nanka was say na wonye ni say my yes go and check it for us. That is what we are trying to say that before Ntino. Now
that is what I want you to know. Say you shouldn't make that statement. Say referee no
he was a just person.
And that Cristiano Ronaldo born. The only mistake be a Ghana for Ghana so say referee one because we a referee crown bread say first because first you have to make every decision by yourself. No linesman, but you will video assistant referees be there in one room here. Prompt you and then you have to go and watch. But one thing also say every game be a penalty foul be a banning at the be a referee no go so any. But when the game is progressing another game there microphone or more room prompt say you should wait and then go and check.
Okay, who's the image here that's it wasn't an offside. Why are you saying it's not an offside?
Portugal player no share red and green. On any Ghana player one winning.
Ghana player no
okay, this uncle when you say Ghana player and
offside.
Yes.
But
or where chase
offside. So game no bar no offside.
So by the rules of the engagement, they be a line done. So if you were to be the Portugal player now, and when
you start a line now.
And you're offside. But in this case,
you're offside. So share line with Crabon say there. My brother did the Salisu. No one name.
Okay.
Salisu when the name correct. Born there. And yeah, dear, a year offside. Ceciano, my dear American and say Ghana for a violate a year petition almost on the
FIFA, yeah.
Because almost feel they say for everything that happened, they are really complaining about the penalty.
The penalty.
Because almost to say referee now can't question about
and actually that penalty was the number one reason why, as I yesterday, Ghana was trending number one in Twitter.
That's I want
most of the
let me fit in.
Journalists
initially for the first half of the game, I don't see the penalty to be a reason why I'm going to it down as in moving over us. Because for the first half, to me, my observation, we were just afraid of the team, the Portugal team, and so we're protecting our side of the.
You have to.
I understand, but the moment
it was no respect.
We are on the pitch. You're telling me I'm supposed to respect you. Say, what I'm driving at. So that is the reason why we lost yesterday's game.
No, the truth is, Portugal.
They are better.
It one hell of a match yesterday.
Listen, Saudi Arabia is Argentina.
Yes.
2.
But Saudi Arabia is Argentina.
Okay.
You can play.
We watched that match. You go and Saudi for neighbor.
I'm the ball.
By heart.
So
hey,
let me tell you.
Okay.
The truth is, Ghana
convincing.
Mini Portugal for.
There be a bit in your boy. And I know my boy. Okay.
Because if I picture the 2 screens in the Super, people are really commenting about the picture. For 2 screens in the
offside picture.
Offside. Look at the guy was ahead of them. Look at the picture. So, I will show you white now. Salisu, when I know white, you know. So, I will show picture in here. Ghana for started someone from picture now. We and a vow, no, a vow. You ain't me for copyright issues. It ain't me and show video. They show video now. And Salisu, the show white, you know. He was ahead of a brand and he didn't Rafael. It's born a better Rafael. So I'm saying that here. And what they share no on your offside. And Nana make us say Portugal. Ghana, FIFA ranking, I'm with that top senior. Player to player, and size new coercion.
Shot on target.
For any shot on targeting. For some, men can say, yes, these people have played together. No? Ghana, FA Ghana, building. Because okay, I made sure the one. I ran to anything at the Salis Abdul Summit, only Thomas Day Party, and ran the first time I'm going to
So our team is a new team.
It's a new team I have building.
Okay.
So,
and I me bisa question be I send me Na me bisa say all things being said and being equal no. Ghana team no, your current team no, there were all this negativity surrounding us. And then you FIFA ranking crowd, we at the bottom of it. Ranking I don't want to involve it. Ranking is just ranking FIFA for and you and you almost should who the future or make me actually the ABC. Into the bottom cry who say team Ghana baby now a team as Portugal who are A-list players baby CR7 ginem. Nasa one team and we are seeing now FIFA class at that bottom. When you first half,
I'm not disputing you. One thing, we are thinking like a typical Ghanaian.
No, we are not thinking.
You are thinking like I'm talking about here. Genuinely,
yes, I'm a Ghanaian. I need to think as one.
Listen, we always want to defend something.
But it's defending.
It is high time my bedia true. You are talking as a typical Ghanaian.
I need to talk as a typical Ghanaian. I'm a Ghanaian.
It is high time my better kind of crazy. This is right, this is wrong.
And then exactly. Now I know what English quiz. Not for the first round, second round. Let me know quite penko. As not third round. Now dear Dicky to be we are seeing. I can't want them. Ignorant.
It doesn't say anything. The fact that you know when you know so if you've been able to
all I'm saying is yesterday we gave them one hell of a match. I called the boys never credit. It is never and our boys no ball. I called them and no credit.
The truth is it was for we are okay no credit.
I call them that's credit.
Ghana team any team cohesion room. This is a new team that we are building. I never open America say engine to say in the next future, Ghana, you make it one of the best team because the moment because in Nigeria they were having these problems. Good team, no copy. But when they came, we need AFCON, and this is.
So, Kumi, are you trying to say that team no when it goes down and comes up, are you formation for it?
No, he's I'll show you something. Okay. As time goes on, make your ground. Many Ghana players, any of age member, and these are one of the youngest teams. World Cup.
Ghana, you can see
Ghana a team, any age, I'm telling you, say will be one of the best teams in Africa.
That is if you are misplaced,
Nigerian team they had better players, better team than us.
Okay, but still they were able
that is what I'm telling you. So what they are playing 3 years go Kuchi, Ghana and Nigeria, still Ghana baby because their rival be after AFCON can 2018 your mobile show. But now Tao money so you should understand.
Now my next question. There are two players or it's bordering for me. Maybe so as informed. Let's take Partey as a player. And Partey in the match. Personally, I didn't see the Partey that I know. Maybe you might have a different view. Benis might equally have a different view. But Fiti, where I stood and then I was observing things, the Arsenal Partey was not the Partey that we saw yesterday.
Let me chip in. I think I'm coming. Mommy, the question is the same question. I just want to chip in. Let me support her for once. But personally, to Mamika today from our views, I feel like exactly Partey no. After there is a personal problem.
No, there's never a problem.
I said, are you did they free mono? That is when Partey came back to himself. It means as a BB is wrong and we don't know. I don't know how it is. But I say they were put a partner so not a Partey a partner so meaning so shell.
I don't have for
I think
he was reacting.
One thing that I was saying
okay.
Every good coach, what you have to do is you identify your good players. Because I'm not winning game now. So you identify your good players. You play formation a bit CUT players.
Okay.
Oko party na oko Arsenal. Oni Abrante be your friend Xhaka and ebo of Switzerland. Omo. The Xhaka ye ni nyina say obet ye tackles ni nyina the ama party. Party be distribute balls no obebubo e the ama. That is Thomas Partey for you. Oba Ghana Hanoma, Nipa no neno ebobo. Blasters, ye ni Nigeria kobo nene boy ye ko AFCON no boy nene boy ye ni ade any obi asa branded din edi Idris Ubaba osi aka edi mama yuka. Me no ka say Idris Ubaba pra and into me ama World Cup ni bi.
Inti na o chira
party inefficiency Samed no yesterday was first time omumienu bobo on the pitch.
Ehwa na nia wo kan cohesion ne coordinating ne bam wo ho no so and what we were seeing on the pitch in party sense ni na ye obi new player na afiansa oni need but says you can say no be baby question say o ma nya warm up before
me say party me party no go me pe kwa party on 2 goal no mama simple every ever never say go there every ever never say go back defenders so back be say go every ever never so be say 1 goal and then be say 2 goals blaster be say 2
Zisiano, me di masa na okasa nechi. Yesi ye be say 2 goals. Ghana ye be wini. Ye transfer for there. Ya jata so say ye be wini 2 goals. Ayo pekwa sesi ye taso say ye be wini 2 goals. Baba the one when you
hey na many nje say am Ghana and ye wo 2 goals. When me stress Otuado only Kudus nkasa. Selfishness no do also. Yes, na onyabo fama inaki. No connect ball into Pono. Na Portugal wo twa time na wo bosu ma say na Saudi Arabia what here Argentina no. Ghana 2 goals. Yeah. Ghana for the Jumudi da Asia. Yes, yes Portugal for the omu am kasa omu ya we. I so omu say omu dia. Me me say itibio. Me can that down. And Ghana for Zumazunda and was almost 2 goals. Live. My mediumudi.
As will be a 2 goals. Then no
Memedia, me jitum say. Fiti last week, enemy coach super bet at Toho. Mincha bida, since I buy Mincha bida. By Messi Ghana, yeah, show last minute goal. 1 pet 1. And Ghana di be winning. Portuguese for no.
Play now share coach in statue mo na 1 month na entrenche.
In fact, and momo dia senka otimi benchi Jordan. Sorry, Ayua enka ye.
Ayu na mu dia Jordan na de be.
They on drop the for the meantime. Wo mu say captain say Ayua ho. Captain ni ho a. Say see aye bo ne captain ni ho a. For instance, we pray next you be captain into ono be captain na on for the entrance ene my no hwe match no se na e ko no pa
papa no mo ya adwen sa na na sha
me no ya adwen say be 2-1 me sure say the day you be first goal the day you be first goal then me comment is then be first goal
the day go
first goal I mean be pa the day you be first goal
you must have an entrance
oh man trenching oh good thing Jordan you the day you saying Jordan you intimidate me freezer and a good decision on second goal man Jebet
that was then okay
yani yaba betting ka on body ya winning for we
papa ben
yaba pananado wadi ka o and obecha pass resa 2 bet so my that actually
Rama me what about what hams and Ghana cause
oh born dey Ghana ya so because crowd ya sante kwato kan ho house of force kan ho nti Ghana na ye dey ye wi ni awie
the local players na money do so
papa
her force afiansa wa beka ye ho a Pinax GH sunie enra Portugal versus Ghana match a ekọ so ho questions ye bisa discussions na ye wa ha wo so betime de wadwen kyerɛ aba ye comment section no so via YouTube ye beka e de ama pepepe kumi before ye try ye ho no na me bisa party as a player and the performance during yesterday's match. How did you see it?
No, me can say Thomas Partey one of I think the best players in Africa this year. He come more performing top Euros. The European leagues now Partey one major player more performing but both player be and as a player be sema they were players be on say your style of play here they need play formation to suit them. For example, coach BT said Thomas Tamano coach Chelsea Okoto Lukaku pai You bought a player over 100 million something. Only plan the player. The player never went to me and was go back to Inter Milan. Sana party the year. Oko Arsenal a party bobo our player be etise Xhaka ejina ninchen our Odegaard ejina ninchen a omunina the help in the build up of everything. Endra yenyina yehwe bo ni bi yehu say abranti ano ojina party chen Abdul Samit. Endra was the first time on the party here bobo omumbo board. So party game na no obo sahana no obebo because a new team I hear building. Okay. Party the only number blasters now abo Idris Baba, but due to injury, Idris Baba he was World Cup. But so share party performance at party. The ball winning in this is how it is. Find a 6 for him. 6 or better key. Okay. Or taking here BBA, party will do the distribution. When the Mundia party will passes.
So in this sense, are you trying to say Andra Obia Obe plays that role as
Samet Abdul Samet or boss in Thomas Day party. Okay. Abdul Samet boss in Thomas Day party and Obi Oshebo ni Bibia enemy by Adri. Obi Oshebo ni Bibia enemy by Adri because Samet no he was on top of his game and yes he's here Oko France or Bolens. You can't top 10 players, top 5 players. I'm not going to Abdul Samit. I'm not going to him. So, or no, so I am masterpiece, excellent player. But they say winning in they say every tournament, every African Cup, World Cup, European Cup, near the first game, they are attention. So,
if you say attention, it is talking about partying to me on Bobo because no one knows what say on money Bobo. No money.
The error was from the coach. I was about formation. Let me tell you something. I mean, more typical example. Like beat me CT party. In my opinion, in your coaching, party over Summit 6, party 6. We bought Daniel Kofichire 8 because Daniel Kofichire who the ball what it means so attacking. Over Summit is so attacking. So it will give Pate the chance to distribute the ball. And Pate Crampon are dangerous when you go for a more.
Blasters forward. Another 3-2. What would I say? Ghana. What I say go? Tarek Lamte, any Kudus. And I'm with go 3-2. Time many answer. Yeah, that's it. Time many answer goes. First half 2-0 Ghana. Okay. Everything for Ania. They say blasters. I don't know if you that. Obiani. And Ghana sana. Oh, Ghana going 2-0. Hey, I don't know Biaka 2-0. Well, the team is the first half and I best go. You go first half. First half the best one. But second half Portugal on my brain pressure but on easy. It's a bad 2-0. I bet you. Tell how many against Ghana win. Ghana win pa. Ghana win. Straight winning Ghana 2-0. Ghana is straight winning. You be winning. Obia do man who done kasa. Because hey. Many papa. I don't see that. Because they better 2-0 against Portugal. Because you can't almost Ghana idea. But ball body I had them here. They better 2-0. 1-1 shot goes. Oh, goes in there. Inaki Williams go to my share. Salus to to my share. Pate the bass man cry me penalty some cry but match go. Until I'm comfortable and miss first one goes. So score line here 2-0. Because score line 2-0. Someone say I mean David Bio. Player Ben now. What's that? What's man show here? I'm say I mean David Bio because Ghana lose on that. Me do Ghana, me do my Ghana. Until man say I mean David Bio. Now yeah, player Ben now just one best start and baby. Ghana I had them brutal. Ghana, me say Pate, me Pate go. Me Pate 2 goals, mommy. Simple. Every year ban never should go there. Every year ban never should go back home. Defenders back go. Every year ban.
I have former Mama Kwaba at the Pinax GH so ABM Afiansa Wabe joining live our YouTube. It's the World Cup season, all the questions, all the updates. It's the rightful place. Ubenyano na Enra Ghana versus Portugal. The questions, the answers, updates Nina, and the Bremo and every. Okay,
into your comments, Kakai and
okay, read your comments.
I send you the you live our Pinax GH, but you YouTube into who comments your day. I might. Ya be ho kan kakra ba no mayen kan mam emos kwachi ejiri sorry, you have drawn a straight line with a balanced pitch. look at the distance between the line you have drawn and the center line in front of you. It's different from the distance you have drawn at the side of it.
Okay, and here I'm the page.
Image now.
Okay. And a Newton RJ Kwashi go say even the last minute, Inaki could not score the goals because he was fouled by the Portuguese keeper, which was a clear penalty for Ghana. But the ref ignored us, and we were denied of our chance. It is coming to say that's not just say, by ref in the year near the Kankaino. And one at the Ghana for we are there
because I said it early on, and I don't know if you still remember. You told me I'm thinking like a typical Ghanaian. Because personally, I felt World Cup 2006 now Ghana. So I go now this year USA. I go show that quality. So then 1 year in the year and a funny in the Nian and now
you share. It's Newton Kwasi. I said, look, the guy was ahead of them. Just look at the picture. It's Bemi said. VAR picture na you put
yes
when the kind when any man say on pay how near manebia it was a jury or say please you guys are wrong, look at the center line and the line that you have drawn. Let me say the same message now obi so say repeat to they are parallel. Are they parallel lines or conjunction line? Please with all due respect, the lines you guys have drawn is just a wrong line. It is some way somehow no Ghana for you to chroma the area who say send your referee ni edi and just much that plan pa plot no matter the lines na basa send we Ghana for judge na pitch no but still dey she ya so they say you treat the tria ni you treat the down flat
me. Moving on to one of the main thing na enra in USA Ghana air training top notch number 1. Everybody was talking about the penalty that was awarded to Cristiano Ronaldo. Kumi, was it a penalty? Or it wasn't a penalty.
FIFA rules say if there is a contact already penalty. So and then there was a contact.
There was a contact.
Yeah, there was a contact.
And in one of the comments, McCain.
Yes, it was soft.
Why?
It was the truth was there soft. But
soft,
soft like.
I wasn't as hard as it was supposed to be.
Once you were tackling it was soft. Referee but everyone saw.
And in the rules of the engagement, as to whether the touch was soft or hard, is it allowed? Say based on soft,
if you stop the person from scoring, it's a penalty. Say now or touch whether it's hard or soft. They're stopping from scoring. It's a penalty. It's a referee decision. Say you can say a soft so a penalty So in a stage like this, we don't make such mistakes because and that's all here born now. There was no way I see Ronaldo now go betting ashes are born. Nasalis were buying a
yes.
He was too close to him. And it's a some control about at the moment because he named himself. See, and a brand and a big Cristiano Ronaldo will lose to the touch. First, in the 2009, 2010,
where his career was at its peak. Now, if you are seeing now, Bonnie doing.
By Grass, I will share no bar. On the ground for one of the match, because we have players like Bruno Fernandes, 2 assists and Ronaldo balls that come with the man, Yao Felix Munina. There was a contact. Born in there was a contact. So referee decision is all beji and almost a more file and yen penalty and GT South Africa. No, the thing is yen are going in Antonchi. Let's call the speed a speed.
There was a
Ghana. Ball.
Yes.
But in stages like this, you don't have to make such mistakes.
Which mistakes?
Yes. And can we say that? So far as who say zero I'm talking about? Who say zero ne player? How do I say it? Yes, or zero no you see experience, and our player was trying to do his and the guy to use the experience. That is how come yes smart. Is that how we can say it? And I can say it.
And mind you, the thing is, say every World Cup when it's being hosted by countries, they are not football nations. Need the some of the big names and the tone on the ticket.
Okay.
The names of Lionel Messi, Ubetimi about Cristiano Ronaldo, Ubetimi about Kylian Mbappe, Karim Benzema, the big names, Vinicius Junior, they on form, Neymar Munina, they on form. How many big names in there too? How do
there is Robert Lewandowski in there?
Yeah, but I know the Poland don't be free. So because he's the only star man there.
Okay.
But when you take the team like Portugal or
they have about
or Rafael, one of the best young players to see Cristiano Ronaldo. They have Bruno Fernandes.
So their team is fair.
Their team is Poland and Ghana. Nipa Beko Park. Na Cristiano Nipa Beko Park Accra. That's say Portugal. Any Ibia Poland typical example, Ghana and Brazil. Ghana and Brazil. Park Yema, Ghana and Switzerland Park and Yema. Meaning that the people came there because of Neymar, because of Vinicius, because of Rodrigo, because of Richarlison, Casemiro, Muti, no mobile. So what do we do here? Yeah, the Nipa didn't have a turn ticket,
So in other words,
they will protect them and they make them win the games.
So in this case, if I understand you perfectly, penalty, yeah, award the penalty,
Penalty, then I make out just say there was a contact. Referee,
and is it allowed?
But if it was,
should because referee or referee match, is it based on your sentiments as to whether based on what you are saying, make you say media and
there is a contact, it's a penalty.
Okay.
Whether soft or tight, soft or hard, no one can say okay.
Referee need be
so if it was based on explanation now, what they mind, why was the world talking about it yesterday that it wasn't a penalty?
Because it was soft.
The touch was soft.
And I make a joke.
Ghanaians,
they be funny something.
Say I'm Ghana for this, and then I'm initially make a show. Send you church, a critical explanation whether soft or hard, a penalty. But the thing is, Ghana for you who say okay. Say I didn't a penalty, but as Ghanaians they got a chair, what I say because you said I'm you say what I penalty. But according to some people, you talk to say I didn't a penalty serious one. But we don't want so if it is a penalty, why are they still filing for
because people also and I make actually say when it happens this way, we with different angles, but people are also saying say in a view, no one say Salis in the war born so and Cristiano Ronaldo was so Tiosano and it will not even stand.
Why won't it stand?
When Ghana was awarded a penalty against South Africa for a modern filing cases to command.
So in the same vein, let's take Inaki Williams as an individual player. And the last minute chance that he lost, could it be that as a striker, something didn't go well for him? And now what maybe when playing the cards well as a striker and the fast lost in the buyer, and now we should say the touch from the keeper on his foot caused the whole thing. How should we
pressure?
So the slip was as a result of pressure. And you keep an eye or then it starts on
yeah, so pressure the money, yes. And mind you, these balls are meant for Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema, Real Madrid against Liverpool, or 29, Real Madrid against Chelsea, or Shebi, Real Madrid against PSG, or Shebi. It takes experience and then courage, and then this year's goes. Or they are preparing a point, and or sleep here, and a war stage. Pressure, if any way, and we are expecting the players to
do magic.
I'm telling you, say. It's a war stage. One of the greatest tournaments, one of the biggest tournaments in the world, World Cup. Every player dream behind say World Cup. And it is a look with page. So I'm telling you, say, Charlie, it's easy. So now on the open, so that was the main reason why it was sleeping.
So it wasn't keeper now, Portugal for keeper now. And if you are saying you say pressure. It's a world stage. The whole world was watching him. You were expecting something positive from that chance now. As a striker, now would you say something could have been done better? In as much as because people like you mentioned the name you just mentioned, Karim Benzema or Michelle. And what are they doing that we are not doing? Because as a striker, so when you're away, now let's take it from your angle. Say sanity. When Timian told when you answer bono, asleep yasena. I
don't know what did he let me side with him a bit. No, what you say on that pitch is not a joke. As regularly know that is the Obia dream. If you're a footballer, you'd someday somehow want to be on the park as in playing World Cup. And see, and no dear. Send one prena and share news because I'm on attention boom. We just say not born up and down. Now we say partner, could say missing chances and all those things. And a referee, you coach the crowd, a referee, Susan Bay, your coach in the right. Obey your 2 assists and go score a few at a time. Not tension about parking. The place was very, very tensed. And see, over share 2 boom at once now. We're just trying our best. They were doing all they could. And I was said slippery there. Everybody can sleep. Seriously. And talking for him, I felt say. It was okay, so he was trying to so be ma and then they draw. Send a bay to me account. Me say
now back to the most things.
So Mobia expected so much from that guy. Okay. So Charlie
Nina come or sleepy. Internet made a keeper and 9 and some of the show and I'm there.
Keeper and so when them of our bone, I don't know nothing. Or TV, no attending, and time years or 10, no defender, do whatever.
There was a picture that was circulating online yesterday.
I think football.
The guy's foot. On top of his boot, not a circulating on social media. So, Kumi, now let's get down to one of the main things. Social media, so I change Otuado, the changes he did.
Yeah. The changes.
Personally, I see it as Dede and Kudus, no. In as much as Kudus assisted Dede, you manage shares, go na a day a yine. I feel these are 2 people that they've been given yellow card, right? So now Otuado, to my best of understanding, I stand to be corrected because of course you are here. I feel Oyomo in his bid to protect them for the next match.
To protect them from the next match.
Because and over the yellow card, so delay our pitch in the swag. The possibility said.
But the time he took them off, that is what we're talking about.
You just talk to them.
Okay.
Go about. Okay. And every player will be a boost in the confidence.
Okay.
Assist confidence.
And they were ready to give in more, put in more effort.
You talk to the new people on yellow. So I think the tackles limited.
Okay.
And typical player like Ali Diseidu, you took him off because of the yellow card, not the third by.
Sure.
So that was so good. And changing our also the best player that was on the DRU because now the day cannot play 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
No, he used to play. The best player was Daniel Kofichire.
Yes.
Because now the day air button and I could use airball 8. So Daniel Kofichire airball 8. Now what Pierre could do is content. That was all.
That is.
So you could use
because Kudus was our best player on the pitch at that time.
And talking about the day you are to say or whatever I need a topic I can want to meet like on a real Who say from my point of perspective, no. The day are you bet me up to maybe 80 or
no, the day you can play 80 minutes now. Say if
he can't.
He can't.
Okay.
He can't.
So why then do we have to start with him? Is it necessary for we to start with him? Let me give my points after. Let's see. Necessary we say I never started in the first place. And when we say we know, say he's so far in the team, no.
Oh,
no, spiritual, yes.
No,
like apart from the physical,
apart from only Jordan are you players that you're more
World Cup down. Interesting.
What would you back? Jordan, if I say team, no, you Jordan free man, you go team.
Oh no, and I make you say mistakes are that was some of the mistakes the coach did.
Okay.
Jordan are you will be in himself say who pay Jordan are you ball or ball. So even cross or ball no ever here Crystal Palace or Morton. Or either 7 or 9 and a hope. So bringing Jordan to the middle, no, it was questionable. You understand? So, Charlie, you know,
change Jordan
changes in the truth is changes in the boy because time no you are mono. I'm not simple and the second goal came.
And people were blaming Jordan Ayew that he was the reason why we conceded the 2 goals.
Yes.
How true was that?
You see. Anytime a player has been sub on, if you know, Obeba game, Sana born it here. In Tianta no Bemusono, I need to abort some
minutes. Okay.
It was started to Obobono. People no more make it that. So born in your normal corner. So any other idea. So fast forward, I think Otuado the coaches, the changes, and they bring it down.
If you let me say you lose, I know you lose and you Otuado.
So no yet. I don't know you baby.
So he's the reason why we
don't know you coach.
Okay.
I don't know you coach. So everything say yes, I keep playing like coach.
Yeah,
and when your first time Utuado, I selection where you queen. So
it is the selection that you know.
Oh no, I think you're Brazil, your first 11. Anybody else near share 3.
So Kumi Enra match.
Coach, you know, technical eye.
Or you're attacking say German or your German Ghanaian. So
what
when you're talking about best football countries and so on as the best coaches are German soccer.
Okay.
So let's get on to one of our comments up here. Extra Dawn. So Ghana really need to file petition for that penalty. Ghana really needs to file petition for that penalty. It is a penalty in which I like shape.
Sure, everybody was talking about it yesterday.
It is a penalty in this one can draw one.
Everybody, the world, not even everybody, the world was talking about that penalty.
The way I need to protect your back corner. There was no way that those people were going to penalty.
No, you go into the game.
Had to get ways and means.
No, you go into the game with that mentality. Portugal in Bob saying, let me protect my lines. Let me protect. Say the I will not concede. If you grab me, more than let me draw. Good to go. Because when you draw, that group might be 1-1-1-1 point. Okay. You understand? See, your next game can determine. See, as a Ghana bet me a qualifier, a GM we need 2 games in England. That will be say we will not. Yeah, mathematics be a winning or qualify. And Charlie, the option ball South Korea and Uruguay boy, and it will be very difficult for us to score South Korea because they run. The player you can't run now.
Okay.
So we need players like Tariq Lamptey, Kamaldeen Suleiman, Kamal Sowa, Kofi, people that they can hold the ball to determine determine how the game should go. Party should up their games or measure a game. Slow. That is what our midfielder should do.
Since you've touched on the match, God willing, Monday our upcoming match between and South Korea. Share Enra versus Portugal. Yeah, from your point of view.
It's very
what are some of the things that to you, to your best of understanding, with the analytical eye you have in football, what are some of the things that our coach Otuado needs to do? How is he supposed to play his cards on the table very well to make sure that come Monday, Ghana won't concede another defeat?
Everything depends on Otuado because you approach every game based on your opponent. Or share or style of play, opponent style or that is how you approach the game. The South Korean, they are fast, very busy, Song you mean or they run, they'll give you a 12 game or 90 minutes. So if you want to play them counter attack, you need players like Kamal So. Come on, Dean Suleiman. Fatawi Siaku. Because these people can run.
We need the speed.
So when you protect, now when you have chance, you send them over to the run. Look, so we'll be all share a match against Sudan and Libya. When Kamal came on, or from center say, America, then second goal.
So to you, so to add about these players that you've mentioned, now we'll share the form of players, South Korea players in the world in terms of running, the energy,
the game,
the energy, and then the distance.
In my opinion, maybe you want to say Ghana cannot progress in a group. It's a learning curve. Listen, no, we should be. Let's be honest here. It's a learning curve for us. I was saying, Ghana, it will be very, very difficult for us to progress in the group because
if you put my praying now, what the country so many say, you never best home.
Mengasa Ghana for Yardio, Yadia, Babo, Portugal, Portugal pass of major young song, yell to me. Yell to me.
I have 4 Akaba BM at the Pinax GH, your live at YouTube. So, Enra, Portugal versus Ghana, your match, of course, recap, updates, questioning, and then its answers, no. And then, yeah, they best some and the area. Could me before you try when you were on the floor.
Yeah.
Now, can be about, pending game come Monday and how
it's a very the truth is.
It's a difficult game.
It's a very difficult.
More difficult than, yeah, witness it and
yeah, I'm going to stop one thing way for no.
Really?
I'm going to stop one thing way.
How stubborn are they?
That's a mono speed, Kaka.
See, yeah, style of play. Yeah, winger. They don't run. And right, how many people run?
Yeah, true.
So, but I mean, the American, and I don't know how Otuado is going to approach the game. Into Yamshire coming Monday. Weekends about Monday 1 p.m. Now and then. So I think let's see what maybe see.
Okay.
But for me, is it's a learning curve for us. It's a learning process for us. It's a good exercise. I don't believe Ghana can progress because inexperienced. We don't have a good coach or a scout or your coach, and then secondly, you keep we don't. Under criteria there, so I think if Onyan Nyama writer, we can win. But the truth is, team new. We are now getting to know the players. We are now getting to play them. We are now getting to build up something. ABA, AFCON, World Cup, but for now, Ghana team no inexperienced. Your mentality cramping and around 60 minutes, the game was 0-0. Anybody also.
Okay, so Kumi, quickly, in recession, before we will draw the curtain on the show, today, Senegal, our African country brother,
it's a very good game
against Qatar. For the first time, the first African team to
Qatar.
Really? Well, we need the match. Quickly touch on it. Then let's look at some of these countries that represented the continent Africa at large in this Qatar 2022 World Cup.
Senegal, yeah, the only African country I don't see Senegal because they are the African champions or maybe the AFCON. And then they have that confidence, they have that boost, they have that moral. The only thing they bring you down to see almost praise it now is almost talisman. I branch and they said so I bring the team spirit down and this is normal everywhere. But the truth is Senegal has a better team. This is the same team the only person who compared to Ghana. AFCON first 11 credit boy. I think they took the 3 penny ball every
so if I understand you perfectly, these 5 African countries talk of the lives of Cameroon, Senegal, Tunisia, Morocco, and Ghana. No? According to you, near Africa continent at large, any defending champions for the just ended African Cup of Nations, Senegal. In this World Cup. Because like the basic reason solely because we have community. We should just sideline all the other teams and then because we are African champions,
Morocco, Tunisia, Cameroon.
Senegal.
So if you understand, let's base on how the thing is. Our confidence is here. Okay, the African Cup. The players said Joe Money, Ballon d'Or not also second. The whole world best player also second. The assignment award, humanitarian award. So team know confidence that they will not move back in. So that is how the thing is. The truth is, young country will be said. Ghana, your team, inexperienced. If they are
building up,
and run on board. Now we bring them to the Atlantic, and I said, Dennis or drawing them. I leave this in a boy. Abdul Babaraman to see uniform because one of them will pray. No one to on the Kakran within the machine and street of a start here. Young Commonfield, young Bowana, Salis, the first game. The day I used to see young model waiting me the apple. Andrea may pay me go in a team because me my shading will be your boy. And first up, I'm gonna play game more. Kudus Mohammed, excellent player over here. And we believe that as time goes on, we can be able to maybe win the AFCON or do better.
So coming to you, no, who do we need to turn normal way now? Still now you are standing on your ground and you are saying you say just say papa be a team finish man.
No, the team is not share. Maybe a miracle, baby.
Sure,
I mean, we are talking about this.
Football is a practical experience. Miracle be any miracle is a miracle be any baby. Yeah, yes. Obi a media grow exactly.
So we don't. I guess they be a pipe.
Yeah.
We do pitch in this one. A player to play an apple. 1 year on one bomb by cohesion.
Into so far, what shall your match back up? Coordination and cohesion, according to you, and call you to the best of your satisfaction to the extent, say, in as much as your new players are, it's a novice team, papa no. It's me. What's just a group stage, you cry into me progress, according to
that is according to you and your.
You shouldn't man soon go so. We are talking about based on fact.
Okay.
Ebiana, because we call South Africa. We call Germany 2006. Ghana, you need to look up where it's all shared. Czech Republic, the whole world, second ranked team, Czech Republic, the whole world. Countries are not more. They are not also second. Czech Republic. They chili baby about the team too. So it happens.
Okay, to missing.
Argentina and Mbobo. I Saudi Arabia size. Yes, Germany. Japan share Germany. So it happens. But if you are not
based on
the fact
okay. According to you, no, all these teams now, money away a group, no more teams,
so finally. That's the most important thing.
Okay. Now try if Coach Otuado when playing the cards well, while one shade away a formation or Bonona ahead of the game will committing the opponent when steady almost style of play. Now on so adapted to suit and now to be able to counter them. Now you still based on what you said that Ghana can't progress even in our group.
So I think Otuado onion selection is based on performance. Jordan or
no, he shouldn't let any external voice.
He didn't play Kudus, he didn't play Patiana Switzerland. We need to know. My boys now
I have 4 and I am maybe my quine a day and net discussions no ye see Enra recap Ghana versus Portugal. ɛho nkɔmmɔtwetwe ɛna yɛde abrɛ mu yakram